Nine women are killed in Mexico every day. Only 20% of these cases are classified as femicides. An even smaller number of these are actually looked into by the Mexican authorities.
Even though many people think that the protest can be considered as illegal due to the vandalization of the monument, I believe that it was necessary to bring attention of this kind to this everyday problem.
I think they were really necessary because the problem is something that is really present within our territory, but I think they were not given the importance they should have, and they were not given the time and the appropriate response by the authorities.
That what is being fighting for is equality and not superiority of gender, then yes, I do support the protests. This is because I think some people may be losing their sense of what women are really fighting for.
I consider myself very vulnerable when walking on my own. To solve this problem, I normally carry minor weapons such as pepper spray or some type of key.
I guess so, but it depends on the situation. I mean, we live in or my type of life is a little bit safer than other people down the streets. I don't actually get to walk alone at nights that much or walk alone at all. But the moments I do, I am really afraid.
No, I do not consider myself as vulnerable when walking on the streets ever.
The only incident I've ever had that made me feel unsafe was when I got caught cold while walking myself back home.
Yes, there was an incident with a professor that made me uncomfortable.
Not physical, but in the workplace. I have had an incident regarding verbal abuse.
I do not know anyone who has ever been part of any.
Yes, the majority of my female friends have been through that situation.
I've heard many stories from my friends in their workplace, at school, in the streets, or even in their homes.
I would consider moving out of this country due to its unsteadiness. I don't think Mexico will ever change its misogynistic ideologies.
Yes, because I think the culture overseas can be a little bit more equal in a sense that women and men are protected at the same level and they face the same repercussions for their actions.
I would rather live in another country, but this choice will not be because of how dangerous the country is for women, but because of my own preferences.
The only time a classmate has made me feel unsafe was when he started making inappropriate comments about my body to another classmate while standing right in front of me.
Yes, in both both public environment and in a professional or educational, because I don't have the necessity to be out in public that much. I have a car, I have my own vehicle to transport me, and in a more professional educational way, I don't have the need to be quiet in order to maintain a job.
Sadly, yes, very frequently.
The incident that I'm aware of is the one where a male student tried touching inappropriately a female student. He was suspended for about a month.
I guess I feel impotent because I know that my voice might not be heard, and that I need to either be in a large group, and that large group must include men at some point, or we will not be validated.
There wasn't an actual assault, but the individual that committed the verbal aggressions made us all really uncomfortable in the workplace.
The girls interviewed were all from very different economic and social status. This means each of the interviews included many different opinions. Interviewing the girls was very interesting due to the different points of view. They were all very informed of the topic, either because they had gone through a situation like that or because a relative or friend had. The definition of a woman is a female human being. According to this, one would infer that we are all equal human beings. Nevertheless, the reality in Mexico is that the status of women has changed over time. According to a research done in 2014, Mexico occupied the 16th place in the highest rates of homicides against the women worldwide.